Alright, so in part B, I unwittingly already did like half of the steps for part D because I didn't realize that I was doing the wrong thing. So I did start with all of this stuff. This is all to make that synthetic data, which is for this part right around here. And then I stopped short of part this because I realized I was doing the wrong thing. So this is already here, and this sum squared error is where I left off. So if you want to see that, you'll just see it in part D. So actually, just there we go. Okay, and now I'm ready to do the sum squared error, which is pretty easy because I just have to return an Jackson-Numpy array. Jackson-Numpy sum of the expected height minus this first order plus time delay with respect to v, and this needs to be squared. And I think I do need to specify that both of these things are squared, so it doesn't just jump the gun on me. Alright, now I've actually got no more errors there. And after there's going to be another step after this where these will all become useless and I have to redo these again. But for now, we're going to move on to the minimization step. So we need a result equals minimize, and then we need sum squared error, and then that vguess. Alright, now we just gotta plot this. So of course, as we always start out, fig, make subplots, and then we need to add scatter, and then x equals txp, y equals h2 exp. So we're going to simulate that same response that we did last time. Mode, or rather, this is going to be the same data fitting here. I should have just, it's too late now, I've already got most of it done. But so mode is markers. We'll copy this because this is going to be basically the same thing. And then it'll be the result of that FOP, first order plus time delay. Rip that result right from it. And we want this one to be lines, so it actually looks nice. And we'll see if I did it right. Hey, it fit it right to it. Alright. The only thing left to do is to make the integrated time, integral of time weighted absolute error. I think that's what the Itae controller is. And we need to optimize KC and tau I. Tau D we don't really care about. We're not really doing any derivative control right now. So the next part we gotta do then is this Itae part, which involves setting KC and tau I to with these numbers. So this would be the proportional part KC, and this would be the tau I, which is I, because we're having a set point, and it's a PI controller. We don't have derivative just yet. So for that, we need to then go back to the laboratory. We need to put all three of these. So we need a K, a tau, and a theta. Make sure I already. Yep, I already have a k tau theta. So k tau theta equals the result of that Foptd, or rather the minimization of the sum squared error. So then we have kc equals, and I think it's supposed to be 0.586 times 0.586 theta over blah blah to the blah blah. Okay, so we'll got that there. It's theta over tau. I think it's negative 0.916. We'll see. No, that's wrong. Yeah, negative 0.916. And then that is the equation here, so 1.03 plus negative 0.165 times theta over tau. We'll just go ahead and comment these three things out because we won't be needing them at the moment. I mean, I guess tau d can stay, but from there, everything is about to change. I don't know by too much. Hey, it doesn't even. Okay, it reaches 180. A lot less soon, 0.5, but it's definitely negative by that point. So it's definitely unstable, but it's unstable less soon. And then this is the Bode diagram recalculation. Hey, and you see the input and output. The output's not horrible compared to the input, and it's still little, and that does the amplitude thing, and it just goes on from there. But it does reach the set point roughly, so it may take over an hour to do, but I do believe that is the correct response. Alright, so my mistake for that was this needed to also be over k, and then this needed to be tau over. So then now everything is just about where it should be. And the system, at least at this time, does no longer reach negative 180, so it's no longer unstable, so it doesn't even matter what this phase margin here is. And now the amplitude's just about right, and the output is half of what it usually is. And then within 20 minutes, our set point is pretty stable. So we have a very stable system once we input this integrated and time-weighted error response, and that means that the oscillations only last so long because the error only persists for so long. See, it's all right at 1, right about. It oscillates a little bit more, and then it fully reaches a state where it's not quite oscillate. I'd say it really reached it right about when it gets to 0.99 blah blah. It does reach it before 20 right about. So with that, I believe is the end of this homework. Thank you for watching.